Give a little bit of information.
So in the Black community, we're not seeing the statistics where I guess we think they should be. We don't know if we're getting care early enough, or is it being delayed care? We don't know, but we know that it has to be more Black people with ALS than what statistics are showing. So we're here. One of the reasons we're here is to make awareness in our community about ALS, because it's not a white man's disease or a white woman's disease. It's everyone's disease. And again, Lou Gehrig was diagnosed with it about 85 years ago, and we still don't have a cure, and we still have people saying, what is ALS? And that shouldn't be. So even though Louis' treatments was delayed, we thank God that he's still here, because a lot of times if your treatment are delayed, it's too late for treatment.
Right.
Because you have to get treatment in a certain amount of time for it to work.
Right.
So we're trying to make awareness in our community so that people can get diagnosed early, so they can take the medication to prolong. It's no cure for ALS, but you can prolong
your
it.
life.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that's why we're here, and that's what we're trying to just reach out. Even a hoarseness, who would thought that we will be here with ALS?
See,
Something as simple as hoarseness. So again, a year went by because we was thinking it was something throat, but you need to keep being an advocate for yourself and keep going, and not accepting not an answer. We need an answer.
Absolutely.
There's an answer. So
as we said before, the links are in the description below of what Tammy was just telling us about for the registration if you are living with ALS, so they can continue to do more research. So we want to get into more questions with you, Louis. I know, Kelly, you had some questions that you wanted to ask, right?
Absolutely. Earlier you mentioned that you were a runner. You used to run 4 miles every other day, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
I too am a runner, and I take a lot of pride in saying that I run 2 5Ks a week, which is only 3.12 miles. So, with you not running anymore, are you at least able to go walking, or like what are you doing to substitute that crave?
I walk. I stretch a lot.
Okay.
Exercise. Drink a lot of water.
That's wonderful. Any special kind of water, like alkaline or anything like that?
No.
Or, okay, just regular good purified water.
Okay. That's it. But I'm gonna run once again.
Yes, you are.
Speak that into
Yes, you
existence.
are.
I will figure it out.
Yes, you
sure
will.
will.
Because you made it thus far, and
Yes.
you have a strong mind, very powerful, and I commend you for that. You're living more than a lot of folks out here that have, different advantages. So we'll just say that you're not getting trapped in your situation.
Yeah.
You're making the best of your situation, and I love it.
And you all do a walk, right? Don't you do an ALS walk?
we do an ALS walk every year. This year it's going to be, I think, the first Saturday in November.
Okay, all right, I'm there.
I am too. I
We
am
do
too.
fundraising and all of that,
Okay.
and so it's a big turnout for us, and we have a lot of support.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people turn out to support us. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I just know you guys were recently in Capitol Hill.
Ooh.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Tell us about that. You want to tell us, Louis? Or you?
Tammy and I were invited to be a part of the advocacy team.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I went out to DC and lobbied for money.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah. And so, were you able to speak? You were able to talk, and they would share your story.
We spoke with congressmen and women.
Yeah.
And I was able to share my journey. And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And if what I said can help one person.
That's right.
Yeah.
If only one.
It would have been worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And I know you said you retired, but I don't know. I see, advocacy work. I see you being on billboards.
Yes.
I see commercials coming behind you. I see you on Tamron Hall. I see you on Sherry and on Jennifer Hudson.
You
sharing
better-
this story. Look, I'm gonna put it out there for you.
Speak it,
Sharing
baby.
this story because it's so important.
It is.
And I think that not only our community needs to see
Yes.
people like you both, not
Yes.
only with the situation of ALS, but how you're both coming together to
Right.
live with it.
Yeah.
And the mindset that you have. We're living in a really crazy time right now.
Yeah.
And so people's mindset, like Kelly mentioned earlier, they might not even be dealing with an ailment. They may be dealing with regular life.
Right.
But they're not even living.
Yes.
And so I think your story speaks volumes, not only to, the diagnosis. I won't even say disease because you living with it, baby,
Yeah.
But with the diagnosis that you have, I think it speaks volumes. And I think it speaks volumes to how we can support as a family, as a couple, as a unit, and how strong and important that is within the healing of anything, whether
Yeah.
you're going through, personal problems or through
Yeah.
some kind of diagnosis.
Definitely, definitely. Now, Tammy, earlier you said you all still love to travel. Where was the last place that you traveled?
Oh God, we've been to New Orleans.
Nice.
We
Good.
went to New York,
Good.
Destin,
Good.
Hilton Head.
Okay.
Good.
Where else we been? DC.
DC
Yeah.
recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are headed to Disney.
Oh, good for
Excellent.
June,
Excellent.
June 7th. We're
Okay.
headed to
Oh,
Disney
good.
with the
Right when school's
grandkids.
out.
you. Okay. Now, are you guys flying or driving on
We're
most of these
flying.
trips?
We're
Okay.
flying.
You're flying.
We're
Okay.
And they gonna drive.
And they don't drive.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Yep, I love it. I know that's right.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay.
So what about eating? So I know. What about appetite? So you still have a good appetite,
Yes.
and is that something sometimes with ALS that's affected, or is it not?
With Lewis, the only thing that's affecting his drinking, like thin liquids.
Okay.
Sometimes we do have to put thickening in it to keep him from going to the wrong on one side of the
Got it.
lungs
I
and
understand.
aspirating
Yes.
from pneumonia. So we do that. But as far as everything else,
He.
he's everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Walking
Okay.
testimony for
Yeah.
sure.
All day,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Now, I know you just celebrated 60 years, and Louis, how old are you?
I was 63.
63. Okay.
I robbed the cradle.
Yo, only got 3 years. Listen, I just found out yesterday. I was yesterday years old when I found out that my grandfather started courting my mother when he was 18 and she was 12 or 13. What? They were just talking, but yeah, we found some old history last night, and I was like, oh, so you didn't rob the cradle? Okay, now mind you, my grandparents back then,
Right.
19,
Yeah.
I was gonna say back
40s,
then,
50s,
yeah. Because on my father's side, my mom, on my father's side, his grandmother had 25 children. So
Whoa.
back then, and she started
Yeah.
at 13.
13,
Back
yeah.
then, that's fine.
That was normal back
yeah,
then. Yeah,
that's
nowadays,
a problem.
ooh,
You
we,
get
yeah.
P.
But
Diddy.
3 years, please.
Right.
My husband 4 years older than me.
Right.
He didn't rob no cradle.
Come on, right? You doing that now? You P. Diddy.
Right,
Love
yeah,
all of that. But this is awesome. Is there any more information? Is there anything else you want to share with the people before we wrap up? You've given so much insight, just sharing your story, people actually seeing you here and speaking. We are providing the links for people to find out more information and for them to register. During ALS month, is there a website or somewhere people can go if they want to donate to the research?
Yes, they can go to ALS United,
Okay.
and they can donate there.
Okay.
So that will be great because we do need more funding because you have a lot of people with ALS is an expensive disease.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do have people that need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either with a wheelchair or hospital bed or walker or whatever, you have people that can't afford that.
Yeah.
So by giving a donation to ALS United, that will go towards people that cannot, that need the assistance.
Yeah.
Got it. And Louis, before we wrap, one thing that you can say to the people watching today, whether they're dealing with ALS or they have a loved one or any other ailment, what is the best word of advice or a word of encouragement that you can share today?
There's always hope.
Yes, it is.
And rely on people around you. I have my person
Yes.
a superwoman.
Yes.
Rely on people around you and stay positive.
Stay positive.
I love it. Stay positive. Mind over matter. Yes.
Mind over matter. That's
Exactly.
look. He said he dropped the mic on that.
Period.
We can put a pin in that. We thank you all for joining us for this special edition of Unfiltered Conversations during ALS Month. Please please subscribe, please share.
Yes.
Tell someone to tell someone.
To tell someone to tell someone.
To tell someone to tell someone. And we will see you next Sunday. Same time, same place.
See you later.